Hello everyone, it's me again. So today we're going to be looking at a Nendoroid that I've had on my want list for a very long time. Not want list as in she was made and I haven't been able to get a hold of her, but want list as far as they haven't made a Nendoroid of her yet. Which is really surprising that it took this long because this IP has been around for a while and had plenty of Nendoroid releases over the years that have been pretty great, in my opinion. I only have two other from this IP, but she was one on my list that I was determined to get if she ever got made. And that is none other than Nendoroid 2328, Wiz from KonoSuba. I absolutely love Wiz. Wiz was like probably my second favorite character in the show. I just really liked her and was just really surprised that you didn't have a whole lot of merchandise as far as like figures were concerned of her. A lot of times you get like the main three and that's about it. Especially Megumin. Megumin gets a lot of figures, but they had two Megumins and two Aquas, and they even released Megumin's sister, younger sister, before Wiz, which is just crazy to me. But when they finally announced her, I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta get her. So yeah, I went ahead and pulled the trigger and pre-ordered her from Good Smile US. And she came in pretty quickly after her Japanese release. But then again, Good Smile US is kind of getting that way now. Which kind of makes it hard when you're kind of trying to budget for these things, because they give you like an estimated month that it's going to be released now, but like a lot of times it'll come before that estimated month. I feel like it's getting a little bit better, but I still miss like the definitive dates of like when things are going to start, coming out and being shipped. They do actually send you an email now that tells you when your figure is being shipped from Japan over to the US, and I guess I could go in there and be like, okay, it took them about this long between this and, but it's still like you just don't think about it, and then you see that charge and you're like, oh, let me go and look at my list of stuff pre-ordered from Good Smile US and see what matches, so I know what's on its way. Anyways, I did pre-order her from there, so I got the Good Smile bonus base, and if y'all have watched any of my videos before, you know how I love me a bonus base. But the KonoSuba ones, especially, because most of them do come with a bonus base. I know Kazuma doesn't. I think he comes with like a little plastic figure of his folded gym clothes. But anyway, it also was during that time that Good Smile was doing like monthly pre-order bonuses in general. And the way they would do that is like each figure that their pre-order came out in a particular month, you could pre-order them regardless if they came with a pre-order bonus or not, and get like a store bonus. And they had themes every month. And this particular month, I think it was October, if I'm not mistaken, and it was big vegetables. And it's a weird thing to do, but I feel like I got lucky with the two that I got, because I did get one previous, if you remember, and it's a big rice ball, which I think that's really cute, and I definitely will be able to use that in some way, shape, or form. This one is more specific, but I still think it's really cute, and I probably will use it because I have several Nendoroids that are Halloween themed. But it's a jack-o'-lantern. I don't know if you could see that. Yeah, there it goes. But yeah, it's really cute. I think the only thing I have an issue with is that it's right-handed, and most of my witches have wands in their right hand, so not unless I can find a way to for them to have a gripping hand on the left and just switch it over so I can use this. But I feel like I'll be able to use it one way or the other. I might put it on a Nendoroid doll, who knows. But it's just nice and cute. They stopped doing that. I think the last one they had was maybe in January. And I think they just redid the whole drink one. But anyways, getting on to the box of Wiz. It is, of course, more of your standard Nendoroid box. It's not anything to write home about. No, like, design or anything. It's just your basic colors. Hers is purple themed with 2 shades of purple. And the front and top and bottom are all white. With your different poses. And believe it or not, I thought this was going to be like a sheet prop, but it actually looks like it may be acrylic or something, which that would be nice, because that's nicer than what I thought they were going to give. And I love the fact that they actually like have her and Aqua chasing her in that pose. I think that's really cute. But anyways, let's go ahead and open her up. We'll put her, we'll see what she comes with, and then we'll put her in a couple of poses. Be right back. Okay, so here she is, out of the box. You got the main Nendoroid. You've got 2 of the arms, and it looks like they're still half cuffed, but it might be more underneath her, cloak. I don't really see where they divide, but then again, I have to take everything off to see it. You've got 2 more arms that are kind of like bent inward, just because she's a little bit more busty. So sometimes when they have bustier Nendoroids, they have the arms that kind of like that you can kind of bend in. And then of course you have her little Snowflake because of her ice powers. I did see something on Chibi Chop Shop where it was from one Nendoroid that had like ice around it. I actually put it on my list of like, hey, if it comes back in stock, let me know. But I may try to get something like that for her because I think that'd be really cool. Anyway, she comes with her little teapot, and then she's got a more of an action or a shouting face, and then an embarrassed face, which the embarrassed face is really cute. The standard face is actually really cute too, and I love her. I think it's called a hokoge, like the little the hairpiece on top of her head. I think it looks really cute. Anyways, I'm super excited to open her up. She looks like she doesn't come with a whole lot, but well, in my opinion, like as far as Nendoroids are concerned, I'd rather them execute a little bit well than not be able to execute and give you a whole lot. Anyways, we're going to see how good she is once I take her out of the box and put her in a couple poses. Oh, and of course she comes with a stand, which is standard, and then of course your instructional sheet, just in case you need it. So we'll go ahead and put her in a couple poses. Be right back. And here she is in her first pose. This one was actually a little bit more difficult than what I thought it was going to be. Just a word of caution, that teapot does not stay in very well. You slightly move it and it will fall out. It stays well enough to where I can, shake it around. But like if I went to kind of like adjust it to make it like just look more appealing, or if I'm trying to tilt it one way or the other, it will fall out. Also, this arm, at first I was trying to do the pose with just the regular arms with the bent, but it won't work. You have to do the one where it comes with an arm that's meant for it to come across her chest. So it looks more natural, like she's actually about to pour some tea. But still super cute. The head is a little loose on mine. I mean, like the body, I think had it's a little loose. but not bad. Not to the point of it being, I can't work with it. But I think her hair came out very well. It's very cute. I really don't see too many like awful seam lines or anything. But yeah, she's super cute, and there are the slits in the arm. I just didn't see them just because the clothes were dark and it was covered by plastic. But the ones with dark don't really bother me as much as the ones with light colored or white sleeves. I feel like it's more apparent. But anyways, I think she's cute. I'm going to go ahead and put her in an action pose, and I'll wait until I show you the action pose that tells you a little bit of the nitpicky thing that I have about the action pose. I'll be right back. All right, and here she is in the second pose. The action pose I actually like a little bit better than I thought I would. Word to the wise though, you kind of have to put her in just the right position to be able to get both her and the effect piece in there. Because of her long hair, the stand ends up taking, the stand arm ends up taking up more space than I guess they kind of originally thought that it would. I'm not really for sure, but it's kind of like, and you always are a little bit worried that it's going to scratch as well. But see, I kind of point her and she goes back down. So her head is a little bit of weighted at the same time, so that might be why she is a little loose on mine. So it, like I said, it's really cute, but there's no way for you to, you have to have the extra, that was the other thing, you have to have the regular stand because you have to have the peg hole. Now they could have included, and they have included that before in the past with Nendoroids, like they could have had like the small little round base so that you could use both this and that, but they didn't in this one. So if you bought the bonus stand and you want to do an action pose with her and use this ice effect, you're going to have to get a separate round base for the effect piece. The effect piece is actually a lot nicer than I thought it was. It actually is plastic, so I think that's great because I was thinking it was just going to be like a little like flimsy sheet, but it's actually like, it's actually plastic. But anyways, she still is very, very cute in this pose, but I'm determined to use this, and I have the other girls in goofy poses, so I think I'm just going to put her in a goofy pose as well. So that shall be our final, the next one shall be our final pose of the evening, and I will be right back. All right, and here she is in her final pose. This is probably the pose that I'm going to keep her in for right now. It's super cute. She does get put in a lot of situations she doesn't want to, especially with the party of Kazuma, for sure. Like she's a very competent member when she helps them, which isn't always true about anybody else in KonoSuba. But yeah, I think she's super cute. Wiz, like I said before, Wiz is one of my favorite characters. I'm so happy to finally have her in Nendoroid form. Is she one that I would pick up if I didn't like Wiz? Or if Wiz was just kind of meh to me? Probably not. Not unless I'm a completist, which I'm pretty sure there are a couple of KonoSuba fans out there that are completist. But for me, she was definitely worth the pickup, and I am so happy to have her now. Anyways, if you like this kind of stuff, leave a like, subscribe. Let me know what Nendoroid you've been wishing for and you've been begging Good Smile Company to make. I know there's another Nendoroid that I actually have gone to their website several times and requested,
that is now going to Nendoroid. I'm super excited that Nendoroid Build Dandy is actually coming to fruition. Now just to start banging down their door for an Erd. Anyways, I hope y'all have a great one, and I'll see you next time. Later.